The most important document to get all of this off the ground is for someone to take a piece of paper and write down what they want.
Agreed.
That's the most important thing. The second most important thing then is list your assets and liabilities. Those are the two most important documents. Take a piece of lined paper and just write all of this down. Because the rest of it are more professional documents,
Yeah.
and people could be hired to do that. But without that, and oftentimes it's approached backwards.
That list of assets is critical, because a lot of times what happens when people become wealthy is wealth just accumulates, and it accumulates all over the place, and people oftentimes don't even know where it is. And if you don't know where it is or can't remember where it is, if in the event of sudden death, how do you expect your heirs to find all of it?
The first thing is document where things are. You know?
That's your first point of documentation. Document
Right.
what you have.
Correct.
What you own and what you owe, your assets, your liabilities, and then how to access them.
That I think that's the first part. And even if you start by putting a list of important contacts, okay, this is my HR person. This is my doctor. This is my CPA. If you need to reach out, just by starting with that list, you're already making a step towards planning and organizing things. By the time you're meeting your estate attorney, or you've already figured out these questions, and it makes everything else easier. I think when we talk about estate planning and organizing or planning, I think people are afraid also of the time that it's going to take to do all this, and the mental energy that it requires to think about all this at once. So I would say, just have a timeline and start addressing those topics
Step by step.
Step by step.
But you said something that's critical, and I think oftentimes people approach it backwards. They go right to the attorney, and they ask for legal documents prepared, but no one's really done what you've suggested. Document your assets, document your liabilities, and design the roadmap. What do you really want? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to see happen when you're not around? That is where probably 80% of the effort should be made, and the actual documentation, the legal documents, are academic.